Hey there, good morning. I'm John. Today is Monday, January 20th, 2025. This is a new week and a new day and a new entry in my daily vlog. Each morning I come in here, turn the lights, camera, and talk about what I've been doing, what I'm doing next, and how it's going, trying to make content creation indefinitely sustainable. So let's go ahead and jump in. Let's rewind to Friday. Talk about what took place on Friday. So first, it was my daughter's birthday. So many of you took me up on my challenge to spam the comments with birthday greetings. Thank you. And she did see those. So thank you. She was tickled. I took her to lunch. I got to spend a little time with her. Her birthday was Friday, although that's all I got to see her was for lunch. She had busy stuff all weekend. Was out of town, but she had a good birthday. So thank you for that. I spent the day Friday doing the things I said I was going to do. I was prepping for the podcast that we recorded Friday afternoon. I was writing the long form that I intend to shoot and edit today. And I also did like the thumbnail creation for that long form. Like it's shoot and edit is what's left. The creative front end, like what's it going to be, is done. So I took care of that on Friday. I said I might even shoot it on Friday. I just didn't get to that, but it's ready to shoot. So once I, shave today and look presentable, I'll come in here and I'll shoot that and get ready to start that edit. So of course on Friday we dropped a Friday Plays, and while we are outside of these 7 days for stats impact from CES, still the chart when you look at new videos, it's like, oh, it's a low performer. It's like that little arc, and you'll see what I'm talking about here. So that Friday Plays I did was about an Atari 8-bit title called Rescue on Fractalis. One of my favorites when I was a kid, though not a lot of people know about, although more people than I thought. A lot of great comments, people, I loved this game. Anyway, since it dropped Friday afternoon, it's done 6,700 views, which I think any Friday Plays that gets over 5,000 right now is a huge success. Although on the chart, look how it's like, oh, you're below the curve. Again, we're still inside of the last 10 videos that we've done, even though they're outside of the last 7 days for our chart we're going to look at in a second. But the Friday Plays, I think, was well received, especially for the first one and being a lesser known title. So happy with that. Then in the Friday afternoon, the guys and I did get together and record the next 2 episodes of the podcast, a regular episode and a backtrack, and those are ready. Work on some of that tomorrow. And then on Sunday, of course, George had another episode, just yesterday, another episode of Bit by Bit News. That just dropped yesterday morning, and over less than 24 hours now, it's done about 1,700 views. Again, down a little from the last one, but still, in the grand scheme of things, a great contributor. And I think it's starting to be, like so many series, it takes some time for people to expect it and know it's coming, and that continues to do a good performer for us, do well. Let's talk then about stats. So we're back on the chart. I'm not ready to adjust the chart yet because I'm still waiting for it to calm down, but I'm getting closer. By the end of the week, I think I'll know what I want to do to adjust the chart. So let's take a look at the chart. I'd like to be at or above this midpoint, which is 13,000 views and 80 subscribers. And we've just made it back on the chart now. Views are back to kind of normalish, about 15.3 thousand views, so above our target of 13. And subscribers almost off the top of the chart. I think subscribers for sure is going to have to adjust. 148 subscribers average over the last 7 days. So let's talk about the overall subscriber count over on the main page. We were on Friday we were at 76,580 or so almost 6. So we hit 6, we hit 7, we hit 8, we hit 9, and this morning we're at 77,000, another 1,000, and 16, 20, something like that, just a little bit. Am I gonna sneeze? Maybe? No. I think I stopped it. Whew, okay. Yeah, it's gone. Okay. Let's talk about today then. Oh, by the way, 77,000, another 1,000. That's cool. Let's talk about today. So you'll remember last week I did get ahead of the game with another Celebrating Yesteryear episode for Retro Days. So I'm going to stay in the groove. I do those first thing Monday morning, so I'm going to take care of that first thing again after I shave and look presentable. I'll shoot another episode of Retro Days. Get that delivered. And then my primary goal then for today for me is to shoot and edit the long form that I'd like to publish ASAP. Now, this is a brand new sponsor that we worked with at the end of the year to start using them this year. And I'll be inserting this sponsor spot inside of this video, but they have this weird condition where you have to submit it to them to see before you make it live. So I can't just publish it when I'm ready. Not for content, just to make sure we follow all the rules of placement, and which they've already seen. I think it's kind of a formality to make sure people aren't goofy. So once I get it done, the first thing I have to do is submit it to them to make sure I can publish. So it might mean I can publish, within an hour, which they say it's a very quick turnaround. Maybe it's not till tomorrow, I don't know. But I'll get the video done today for sure and submit it. And look, if you see it published, they approved me right away. If you didn't, we'll talk about it in the morning, I guess. But once I get through with all that, as I said last week, we talked a little bit about, I don't like to stop at my primary goal. I want to have a few things stacked up that I can do. Should I get done with that, or I get bored or stuck with something, I can shift. The other couple of things to work on, of course, is to get the next pod episode prepped and ready for edit tomorrow, because tomorrow's a Tuesday. It'll be podcast edit day. And go ahead and start narrowing down my choice for the Friday plays for this coming Friday. Well, Thursday, Friday to produce. So, it's a new week. Lots to get going. I prepped myself well at the end of last week to hit the ground running today, so I'm happy about that. So that's what I'm going to do today, and see what it does to the stats next week. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for popping in to check out today's vlog. If you did, you know that if you're here every day, I love you for that. Thank you for being here. Thanks again for all the birthday greetings on Friday. That was awesome for my daughter. Have a great Monday and a start to your week. Don't forget to do something good for yourself. And I'll talk to you again next day. Bye-bye.